Is there anything better than being able to overhead press while most people are squatting? In my opinion, the overhead press is the truest display of upper body strength. However, we've all plateaued at some point in this exercise. Stay tuned because I'm going to show you a quick exercise to help you build more control and force production so you can break through that plateau on your overhead press. Coach Matt Pippin here, and over the last 15 years, I've helped over 1,000 professional, collegiate, and everyday athletes move, feel, and perform at their highest level, which is why I'm pumped to share this crazy, simple way you can build strength as your overhead press sticking point. Now, unfortunately, most of us don't spend a lot of time with our arms over our head, am I right? But we need to start developing comfort and control in this position if we ever want to press some big boy weight overhead. Now we'll do this by attacking the shoulder joint on both sides while in the overhead position. This will increase movement efficiency, which leads to more force production, which leads to more weight on the bar. So to accomplish this, we're going to start out by laying on our stomach. So you're going to find a spot where you can kind of sprawl out. We want to be completely flat to the ground, and then I want to slide my arms to that overhead position. Now, in a perfect world, I want them directly over my shoulders and I don't want to get too wide. If you're a little stickier up here, you can always spread your hands a little wider than what I'm doing, but eventually you want to get to the point where your arms are directly over. Now next up, I want to zip my legs together and I want to keep my sternum down on the ground, and then I'm going to put my forehead on the ground. So from here, this means that only my shoulder is going to be doing the work. If I start to lift up like so, that's my upper back doing the job. I don't want that. I want to keep it all in my shoulders. So throughout the entire exercise that I'm about to show you, don't let your head come up, don't let your sternum come up. Keep driving both of those guys into the floor. So once my arms are overhead, we're going to do what we call a Plateaus contractions. And what that means is I'm going to drive my fist down into the floor as hard as I can. We're going to go for 2 rounds of 15 seconds with a slow ramp up. Just listen to my cues and it all makes sense. Chin down, head on the floor, sternum on the ground, squeeze your butt. Imagine there are weight scales underneath your hands. I'm going to go a 1 out of 10 in terms of intensity of pushing my hands down into the floor. Now you're going to go a 2 out of 10. You should start to feel the tissue under your armpit lighten up. Now we're going to go to a 3 out of 10. A 4. And now we're going to go at a 5 out of 10 to start with. Here we go. For 15 seconds, crush the ground underneath the hands. 15, 14, 13, keep crushing. 12, 11, 10, 9, keep crushing down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. We're going to do that again. So, same position, same idea. We're going to start at a 1 out of 10, ramp up, and then 15 seconds at a 5 out of 10. Here we go. Hands down into the floor, 1 out of 10. A 2 out of 10. A 3, keep your sternum and your head down. A 4. Now let's go a 5 out of 10 for 15 seconds. Go. You're crushing your hands down. 15, 14, 13, keep crushing down. 12, 11, 10, keep crushing down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. So that was our Plateaus contraction. So that activated the back side, this stuff down here. Now we're going to activate the top side. So this is going to be what we call the rails contraction. So I'm going to try to lift my arm up off the floor without my head and my sternum moving. So I don't want that, okay? I want drive down the head, drive down the sternum, lift only the arms up off the ground. We're going to do that for 1 round of 10 seconds and that's it. So keep this nice and smooth. Work on being controlled. So reestablish that position. Crush your head down into the floor, sternum down into the floor. And now, tuck the toes, try to lift your elbows and your wrist off the floor and hold. Don't move anything else. 10, 9, you should feel the backs of your shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. So that's a passive range liftoff of shoulder flexion. So that's going to activate the backside. So if you think about what we did, is we activated one side of the joint, the stuff that was at length, and then we activated the other side of the joint, the stuff that's pulling us deeper into the stretch. So you need both. But I like to do 2 rounds, 15 seconds pushing down, 1 round of 10 seconds lifting off. Now, you're probably wondering now, like, how do I program this, am I right? So I always recommend doing this on your overhead pressing day. You can do it right before your warm-up sets. Just like we did today, start out with 1 round of 2 by 15 seconds of the pushing down part, and then 1 set of 10 reps on the lift-offs. Now to progress, you're going to increase that duration of pushing down from 20 seconds, 25, and eventually 30, and then you can do a second round of them. Now for the lift-offs, increase your reps to 12 seconds, 15 seconds, and then eventually 20 seconds. Now once you can hold that for 20 seconds and you're nice and solid, you just simply add in a second round. Now you keep working on these and your overhead press will reach legendary status. And real quick, if you want to safeguard those shoulders from all this heavy weight you're going to be lifting, check out my 3 must-have mobility moves in the link below. It includes a shoulder mobility exercise that will be a game changer for you, I promise. It's completely free, so check it out. If you guys have questions or comments on today's coaching, be sure to post them below, and if tips like this are helpful to you, go ahead and hit me a like or share so I know what videos you want to see more of. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you're not missing out on all the awesome content we have coming your way. Until next time, remember to be strong, be mobile.